Hello everyone, my name is Zero and welcome back to another Dragon Ball Legends reveals and stuff. Oop, bad TikTok. But we are here this morning. Everyone has predicted that we are getting an Ultra Janemba, which is probably likely. Ooh, that's loud. Let me turn that down. Alright. Yeah, that is quite loud actually. I'm gonna turn that down just a bit. Alright, here we go. 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Give it to me, Toshi. Give it to me.
Hello, everyone. I'm Toshi, the producer of Dragon Ball
We're in the
Legends.
wrong subtitles.
I'm glad you
Gotta love
joined us
that.
today. And I say us because
Nice to meet you, everyone. My name is Yuka, and I will be assisting Toshi starting with this episode of Reviews and Stuff.
Hello.
Together, we hope to bring you even more fun and excitement as we share the latest news and reveal new characters coming to Dragon Ball Legends.
Characters,
We
more
hope
than
you will watch all
one.
the way to the end. Now, let's get things started.
Let's get started.
First up,
Let's get
let's
started.
talk about the new tag Dragon Ball that was added last month. I hear
It's
that
okay.
Dragon Ball parties are even
It's-
shaking things up in
it's okay.
PvP.
that is right. The addition of this new tag has brought new synergies to the game, especially with the new characters based on the Dragon Ball The Path to Power movie.
Alright, just a quick pause here. I only got this one once and this one twice, so I better get some good pulls. You hear me, Toshi? I better!
These were a first for Legends. It's been quite a while since we featured Dragon Ball Saga characters, so we try to keep the current meta in mind as we balance the overall power of their parties. I feel like we did a pretty good job of making sure they could be
They're
competitive.
pretty balanced.
This is the first time
I
Goku
would
Jr.
give
and
them that.
Android
They're pretty
8
balanced.
have joined Legends as playable characters, so there are exciting new additions too.
Quite a few characters from early on in Dragon Ball have yet to make it in-game, so I'm glad we had the chance to add a few more.
Just considering abilities, LL Goku
I
Youth
can't
stands
believe
out as a real
that I missed
powerhouse.
both of the Master
With an
Roshi units.
uncancelable buff that nullifies special cover changes when activating Rising Rush, Goku can launch an offense without having to worry about Goku and Frieza.
What's even more terrifying is using them
Yeah,
together.
they literally
And
just
this
made a
Goku gets
character
buffs
to
every
get rid
time
of
you
the
gain
other
Dragon Ball,
character that
which we
they
thought was
made
a
too
very funny
overpowered.
ability, and we had fun implementing it.
I also love the power of Master Roshi's Kamehameha.
He's the one who created the technique after all. Master Roshi was strong enough
Buff
to destroy the moon,
Roshi!
so we had to make his Kamehameha
I really
suitably powerful.
wanted it.
Characters from
But I
Dragon Ball
missed
The
it.
Path to Power are also strong choices when making sagas from the movies parties.
Saga from the
Coincidentally,
movie.
episode campaign, Sagas from the Movies, has been on since October 11th, so we
How's
hope you'll
it
try them
go?
in parties together
I mean-
with the upcoming characters too.
The
That sounds
Zenkai
like a
Gogeta
great
is not
reason to be excited
awful,
for
but
today's
it's not
character
anything
reveals.
to be.
But first, let's start off with some Legends update info.
Alright,
We
give
have
it to me.
loads of information to share about the updates we have
But we
planned
have
for
not had a
November,
lot
starting
of
with
stuff this month.
new items that let you change the in-game background are coming to Legends. You'll be able to change the in-game background starting with the next update.
Changing the
What?
background makes each character
Sorry, I am
stand
still
out
really
in new
tired.
ways, and if you pick a different
They do
background
these
than the
really
usual
early
one,
in the morning.
it'll give Legends a whole new feel as you play.
You're absolutely right. Try out all the different backgrounds and see what works best with your favorite characters. Now, here's our next topic.
Sort or
You'll
Sort
soon be
titles
able
by
to sort
order.
your titles based on the order you
Oh.
received them.
If you've ever tried to set a specific
Oh.
title and just couldn't find it, no matter how
Interesting.
hard you looked, then this is the update for you.
It should make it a whole lot easier to
See how
find
many we all
titles,
got.
so we hope it serves you well. Next up,
Godly tier.
A new tier will be added to the guild rankings. Godly.
Gold has been the highest up until this point, but now you'll be able to go even higher.
Right. It's always fun to compete individually.
I have my
but
own rank. It was
competing
gifted
together
to
as a
me.
guild is
Or I have my
another
own
exciting
guild.
aspect of Legends.
You guys
So
should
work
join
hard
it.
with
It's
your
called
fellow
Despair.
guild members and
Despair
aim
is
for
my
that new
guild.
Godly tier. We're also updating cheers so that you'll be able to see who cheered you.
Oh, that's
Even if someone sent you a
cool.
cheer and gave you some
That's not a
energy,
bad update at
the
all.
did it has
Good quality
always
of
been a
life.
mystery, so it was hard to return the favor. And now, if you send a cheer, it would be nice to know that your good deed will be acknowledged.
Of
Hell
course,
yeah.
it's not like players are forced to send cheers, and you shouldn't feel obligated to send a cheer back in return. Keep
No,
playing at your
only
own pace
cheer
and
if
send
someone
some
is
cheers
actually
if and
doing
when
good.
You feel like it.
That's true. We hope you'll use them to support other players in your guild.
I
All right,
will.
moving on.
I am a guild leader. New godly ranked equipment. What?
A new godly rank will be added.
What?
There's going to be a higher rank than G+ now? Wait, so you mean slots for current equipment will be able to get even stronger effects?
We're
and
going
we'll only have to
higher
start
than Z+.
re-upgrading them again?
No, actually, it's not that the upper limit is increasing. Rather, the ranks will be just more precise. For example, if you have a Z+ piece of equipment where each slot is near the max value, then it will now be considered godly rank. If you just barely manage to get a piece to Z+,
Okay.
then it will still be considered Z+ rank.
So if you
This new godly
perfect
rank will be
a
applied to equipment you already own, so be sure to check and see
so
after
if
the
you
update.
perfect an equipment,
Personally,
It'll
I'm going
become
to want to
God
get all the
rank.
equipment for my main party app to godly rank though. There may not be much difference between G+ and godly, so it's really just for personal satisfaction.
okay,
But
that makes more
using a
sense.
party decked out with godly equipment is sure to put some pressure on your opponents.
I mean,
hope you
seeing
all
all
aim
Z
for the
plus
new
is
godly
scary, so seeing
Now,
all
for
godly
some
equipment
pretty
is just,
exciting news.
it's perfect amount of scary. Legends Limited
We talked about it
exclusive
earlier
abilities.
this year in a Legends Management Team
Really?
newsletter, but we're adding new Limited Z abilities exclusive to Legends Limited characters.
Ooh.
Note that Limited Z abilities will be different from Z abilities and will be applied by Legends Limited rarity battle members to allies.
Nice.
When a Limited Z ability is active, allies will get buffs to base strike and blast attack, as well as to base strike and blast defense.
Interesting. That's gonna change up our Legends Limited a
Will all
lot.
be applied. Another important difference is that for each Legends Limited rarity battle member, allies will get an attack buff. They will vary depending
Wow.
on the character, but we plan for these to be attack buffs against individual tags like Tag Lineage of Evil. Keep in mind that the bonuses
Very
of all
interesting.
Legends Limited rarity battle members will
That-
be applied to allies.
I don't
These
know how to
attack
feel
buffs
about
will
that.
be unlocked with Limited Z Ability 3, and that
Limited
will require
Z
limit breaking your
ability.
Legends Limited characters to star 6. These Limited Z abilities will only take effect if the character is a battle member, so please keep that in mind.
That
These
is
attack buffs
very,
are still
very
being
interesting.
fine-tuned at this time, and that means that the information we presented today is subject to change. But we hope you look
Yeah.
forward to it all the same.
But yeah,
Since
still
they
looking
only
forward
take
to it.
effect if the character is a battle member and they give attack buffs against specific tags, that means you are going to want a variety of LL characters in your party to get attack buffs against multiple tags.
Correct. Combining multiple Legends Limited characters with strong Ultra and Sparking characters should make for a very solid party composition.
I mean, it
These
already
limited
does,
Z
but okay.
abilities will also get stronger as you limit break each character. After the release,
Nice.
you'll definitely want to check out the limited Z
I'm gonna
abilities
go-
of each of your Legends Limited characters.
All of them?
And that was the last bit of update
All
info that
of
we had
them?
for you today. We have a number of other updates in the works, but the ones we shared today are planned for around mid-November. We hope you're getting excited for them.
Mid-November, so
But now,
middle of
it's
next
time
month.
for some Legends news.
Come on.
We have all the
Show it to
latest
me.
info on the episode, campaign,
Show it to me.
sagas from the movies, and we're bringing it straight to you. We've already seen a new
Yep,
Tapion.
we've
from
seen
the Dragon
those.
Ball Z
Tapions,
Wrath of the
okay,
Dragon
Super
that you can get
Gogeta's
from
better.
The ongoing Fierce Fight Hero Tapion event. But the new title screen and the green Super Gogeta who just got a Zenkai Awakening are both based on the Dragon Ball Z Fusion Reborn movie. Based on all that information, you might already have an idea of who the new characters will be. I wonder how many
Tapion's
of
not
you
part of
predicted this
Fusion
one.
Reborn.
Let's get right to it.
What?
Are you all ready? Check this out.
Come on. Come on. I knew it! We all knew it! Ultra Janemba! That's cool. Ultra Super Janemba. Show it to me. Okay, cover change. Looks like he has a Vegito-like green card. Ooh. Ultimate attack. There's real... Did they mess up the intro? Did they mess up the intro?
That is right. Straight from the Dragon Ball Z Fusion
Like,
Reborn
they may
movie
have just
comes
fumbled
a brand
the
new
intro
Super
of
Janemba
that
in
character.
Ultra rarity.
Wow, it's been a long
We'll
time
see.
since we've had a new Janemba.
The last one was the Red Janemba, released in January 2020, so it's been about 3.5 years. There hasn't even been a Legends Limited version, so we hope
No,
that
there
caught a few of you off guard.
hasn't.
I'm sure it did. Omega Shenron also got a Sudden Ultra, but that was an event-exclusive character, so this is quite a shock.
It's not. We don't have a Legends Limited Broly either. And you guys, the Legends team, they did it with Broly too. There's no Legends Limited Broly.
This was true of last month's
For Dragon Ball Z
Saga
anyways.
campaign, but it really is nice that so many characters we haven't seen for a while are returning.
We decided these episode
These are
campaigns
kinda
would be the perfect
cool.
opportunity to put the spotlight on some characters
These
who
are
haven't
kinda
been getting much
cool.
attention. So please look forward to seeing who will be next as well.
Ooh.
I sure am. There were a lot of things that stood out in
Oh, why am I
Janemba's
so
moves.
tired?
All the warping of attacks, turning into cubes to evade, and doing other strange things you might remember from the movie. You won't want to miss them.
I can't wait till we see what
Janemba's
this
abilities
character's like.
also fit the character as well. So let's
Show it to
dive
me.
right into explaining them.
Show me what the character does.
Super Janemba has a melee-type battle style, and the element is blue. Something regeneration parties have long been waiting for. The character tags
Wait,
are
we're getting
Transform
another.
Warrior,
We're getting the second ever Blue Ultra unit, and it's from the same movie as the first one.
regeneration, and powerful opponent. Since it targets regeneration and sagas from the movies, the Z ability 3 benefits a wide range of characters, allowing
The
Super
Ultra
Janemba to
ability
fit
is
in tons of party
regen, so it can
formations.
be paired with Majin Buu if you
Regeneration
have it.
characters also fall under Super Janemba's Ultra ability. What makes this Super Janemba stand out is the ability to weaken enemies, generous
Where?
health restoration, and counter functionality.
I don't remember
Combine that
Janemba
with the
being a
ability to inflict
regeneration.
bleed statuses with
What did he
high-damaging
regenerate?
Special move and ultimate arts.
The card
and
art
become
looks
an
kinda
almighty
nice.
Character that excels at both offense and defense. The crux of that power lies in Super Janemba's counter-type unique gauge. The easiest way to describe this unique gauge might be to call it a strike version of the blast counter that Ultra Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Gogeta from last year's Legends Festival has.
This
Let's
is
get
what
into
we
some
thought
of the
was going to
details.
happen with
While
Ultra
on the battlefield
Vegito.
or when on standby, the
Interesting.
unique gauge will gradually charge up. Once it
Everybody thought Ultra Vegito was going to have a strike counter, and now Super Janemba has that very strike counter. That's cool.
is full, the whole unique gauge will be consumed in order to counter the enemy's strike arts as well as forward charging or certain other special move and special arts, with some exceptions. That means that if your enemy has you in a combo and they use a strike arts or, with some exceptions, a forward charging or certain other special move or special arts,
That's cool.
then you will be able to put an end to it. After unleashing a counter, you can combo into a special move or ultimate arts, but
That
the
is
first time
amazing.
you unleash one, you'll draw an ultimate arts that you can use for a guaranteed follow-up.
Look at it.
Even if your opponent predicts your evasion, if they use a strike arts or a forward charging
It
or
looks
certain
so
other special move
good.
or special arts, you'll get a chance to turn the tide. and that is incredibly powerful. When this counter
The
activates,
ultimate looks
you will
nice
also
as
recover
well. I'm not even
100%
gonna lie.
of your vanishing gauge and boost own arts card draw speed, making it easier to counterattack.
I
Even
kinda
if it's
want
your
it. I
second
want
counter
this.
or beyond and you won't draw an ultimate arts, this ability is still designed to help you turn things around. But this all-in-one unique gauge isn't Super Janemba's only trick.
That's
This
good
character
because
also has
that was
very
kind of
easy-to-use
Gogeta's only
defensive
trick.
abilities. Upon entering the battlefield, Super
As
Janemba
cool it
recovers
was-
ki
as it was.
and draws an arts card at random if you have 3 or fewer cards. And when using strike or blast arts cards, Super Janemba gets a buff that nullifies enemy special cover changes for a number of timer counts. If this is after a counter, it's your chance to keep on the offense. For a number of timer counts after the battle starts, Ultra Super Janemba will have a buff that nullifies the enemy's reduced key effects. There are many characters that can reduce key
Interesting.
and leverage that to limit combos, but this Super Janemba can lay on the pressure while paying key reduction no mind. Having nullification for both special cover changes and key reduction
What
effects
blue
is quite
regeneration
powerful and
or
will help prevent
blue
your opponent
regen
from
unit would
disrupting your
even
combos.
boost this character?
Using this Super Janemba will be a breeze. Lastly, let's talk about Super Janemba's defensive and cover change abilities. Super Janemba has a
So
special
he
cover
has
change
a
against blast
strike-
arts that you can follow up with
Oh.
a special move arts.
Just
Super Janemba
blast?
has a balanced defense with a special cover change versus blast attacks and a counter against strike attacks. Next, when an enemy
Counter
activates an
against
ultimate,
strike,
awakening arts, or
cover
a rising
change
rush, Super Janemba
blast.
has the ability to lower ally substitution counts
I don't
by
know
10.
how to feel about
So,
that.
even if the enemy fires off a Rising Rush or an Ultimate Arts, you can just calmly switch to a character with an Endurance effect or the like.
The counter looks incredibly strong.
It
I
really
forgot to
does.
mention this earlier, but the unique gauge even starts the battle off at 100%.
Whoa.
So, the auto counter
100%. That's a lot different than Gogeta.
can be used right from the start. Once it activates, you'll be in a great position to start a ferocious offense.
Ultra Super
Imagine
Janemba can
someone
walk in
forgets
sagas from
about
the
it and
movies
just
parties
starts the battle by
alongside the characters
rushing
we
in.
mentioned earlier, from Dragon Ball The Path to Power. But it could also work well in regeneration parties with Piccolo Jr.
With
With
Piccolo
additions like Ultra Boo, Kid, Legends
Jr.
Limited, Perfect
Yo,
Form Cell,
I didn't even think
and
about Orange Piccolo.
Regeneration got some significant buffs this year. We hope you'll try Janemba
Regen's
in
kinda
regeneration
cool,
parties
actually.
and not just in sagas from the movies parties. More detailed info about this new character will be posted to the site that we've linked in the video description, so don't forget to check it out after this show is over. That is it for new character info, but check out this next bit of news about
Oh, really?
events.
There's still more? Ooh, got
It's
more
time for
raids.
a World
Definitely
Challenge raid,
need some.
and this time
definitely
the
need
boss
some of
is
that.
Super Gogeta.
Last month, we held Beat the Heat Summer Non-Stop Race, but there will be raids again this month too.
Not only
Nice.
will there be Chrono Crystals, but lots of other great rewards as well.
Ooh,
so you won't want to
we're
miss it.
getting
It'll be
limited
the
Z
perfect
power.
chance to stock up on slot removers and other items. Coming up, we also
I'll
have
take the limited Z power. The film strikes back?
announcing the films Strike Back. We've been releasing these
Ooh.
kind of events during the episode campaigns. This is an event where each stage
So are we just gonna pretend that you didn't release one for the Cell Saga? I'm gonna pretend you that just forgot about the Cell Saga campaign, and we're gonna move on.
requires a certain character to play it. This event will require these sagas from the movie's characters.
A lot of these are older characters, so I'm sure
I have
there
most
are
of
players
them.
who will be able to play all of these stages right from the start.
Of course, this will also be a permanent
favorite
event,
one
so
as
there's no time
usual.
limit. You can
Sorry,
get
I
Chrono
am still
Crystals
really
and slot
tired this
removers
morning.
as rewards, so if your characters don't meet the limit break requirements, you'll be able to play and clear this event whenever they do. Now,
Nice.
time for a new Zenkai Awakening.
Ooh, who are you Zenkaiing? Give me somebody. Super Janemba,
Red
the
Super
one we just
Janemba
got?
from episode Sagas from the Movies is getting a Zenkai Awakening.
This Janemba is also one of
Red?
the required characters for stages in the film Strike
Why
Back event
red?
we just introduced. Looks
Why-
like its
don't-
Zenkai abilities boost red characters.
That is right.
Yeah, read what?
It targets characters
Sagas
who
in the
are Element
movies?
Red and episode Sagas from the movies.
Really?
That means this ability
Interesting. That's
will
gonna
boost
boost my
characters
Sagas
like
from the movie
Ellen
team a
Finer
lot.
from Cooler and Pan from Dragon Ball Super Superhero.
Does anyone else use Cooler except for me? Like, I swear I am the only Cooler player on the planet, but he is such a good character.
I bet you could make some devious parties with an ability like that.
Even Gohan from Dragon Ball Super Superhero would get a boost, so we hope you'll try a bunch of different party compositions. You can earn Awakening Z power from Zenkai Rush Battle and missions, so do your best to awaken this character.
Yeah.
Now, for our last bit of news,
Let's see. Ultimate Equipment Collection
a
Update.
new unique equipment is being added. This equipment can be
Ooh.
used by characters who
Nice.
are both Tag, Regeneration, and Element Blue.
Definitely
You
needed that.
definitely want this equipment for the new Ultra Super Janemba, right?
Right. There's a huge
Ultra
difference
Super
between
Janemba.
having and not having unique equipments. So be sure to play the new stage and get the best equipment you can, so you can
Good luck
bring
to
your characters
everyone.
to the next level. Now, please check in-game after the update to learn more about the equipment's effects.
With that, we've shared all the news that we had for you today. With the new Ultra Super Janemba and Red Super Janemba's Zenkai Awakening, it feels like this campaign is focused on Janemba.
True, but it's been a while and we wanted to give Janemba some time to shine.
He
so we hope you'll all enjoy
deserves
this.
it,
You'll
honestly.
also be able to hear the song We Gotta Power in-game, so give that a listen too. There are lots more events that we have planned coming up, so we hope you're excited for more.
We can
Don't
find
forget that we plan to release
paradise.
both the Legends Limited exclusive Limited Z abilities and the new Godly range for equipments that we talked
So I think
more
all of
about
this is
today,
coming tomorrow's
plus
update?
even more in an update scheduled for November. So
Yeah.
don't miss that out.
We post info that didn't make it into the program, announcements, and plenty more on our official social media accounts. So if you haven't already,
go follow
please
them on
give
Twitter.
us a follow.
Thank you all for watching, and we hope to see you all again in the next reveals and stuff. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, Toshi! Okay, so I'm going to give my final thoughts now. I called it, for one. And two, I think that this has been long overdue. I'm glad we're getting another Blue Ultra. I'm glad we're getting an Ultra Super Janemba. I'm glad we're getting another Janemba in general. And we're also getting another Zenkai Janemba for Red Sagas with the movies. So that's going to be nice to use. But that's about it. So I cannot wait to see you all next time, and see ya!